Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob, this is Pixelab, where the Nintendo collecting journey continues. It's been a little bit quiet as far as Nintendo collecting goes for me, as I've been busy at work and haven't really had much time to scout around. A few nights ago, I was scouting Facebook Marketplace and this listing came up. It wasn't too far away from where I live, so I managed to get my ass down there and this is what I managed to pick up. So first of all, here's the listing that came up. So it's advertised as a Game Boy Advance in working condition with 13 games. For $100, it's a great deal, so I couldn't resist. So I contacted the seller and the seller said there's already someone coming to pick it up. So I said, if he doesn't turn up, please let me know because I'm really keen to get it. And the next day he messaged me and said the seller didn't show up. So I got in my car and drove down there. It was only about 10 minutes from where I live, so it was really convenient for me. And so this is what I managed to pick up. So here's the games, which we'll go through later individually. And there's the Game Boy Advance. We'll get that. So here it is. It came in a little case, but I don't usually keep cases. They usually go in the bin for me. Not a huge fan of things like that. But it is a silver Game Boy Advance. It is in relatively good condition. It is slightly scratched. I always notice that the silver ones, the gold ones, things like that tend to scratch a lot more than the other colors. I'm pretty sure it's just due to the paint that they use. It's it's plastic, but then it's painted in this metallic color, so it tends to scratch and chip a little bit more often than the solid colors do. But all in all, it is in relatively good condition. The screen is slightly scratched too. Not sure if you can see that. The back of it's pretty beat up too, but it is all original, and as you can see, it works great. And it even came with batteries. Yes, I got free batteries. Suck on that, seller. But no, all in all, not a bad find. I'm always on the lookout for Game Boy Advances, as you probably know. I've got about 4 of them already. All in different colors, and this one I don't have in silver. Most of the common colors tend to be those transparent white ones, which I hate the most, so I tend to do shell swaps on those. But like these ones, I will not restore whatsoever. I will definitely give them a little bit of a clean up here and there, like the shoulder buttons that tend to get very dirty and stuff. I'll pull that apart and clean it out. I won't even replace the screen lens on this one. It's slightly scratched, but not too bad, so definitely keep it as is. I love to keep my consoles as original as possible if I can. If I can't, then obviously I will replace things here and there along the way. But I don't think this one's too bad to keep in its original condition. Plus I don't see these silver colors come up for sale very often, so I'm very keen to actually find one of these colors. So definitely will keep it as original as possible and, you know, try to clean it up as best as I can without hopefully taking any more paint off of it. So all in all, great little pickup there. And as I mentioned, it was advertised with 13 games. So here they all are, and we'll just go through them individually. Excuse the noise. Blue! Go away, bag. And in no particular order, the first game was Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I have tested most of these games, and I do know that most of these work. And I can actually plug up this one in and show you that they do work. Most of the time, sometimes you get that little glitch where you just gotta take the cartridge in and out. But yeah, here you go, that's cranking. Ubisoft. LucasArts comes up, so yeah. Awesome as far as that goes, so yeah, did get Star Wars. Most of these games aren't really all that spectacular, but then again they are all original, no reproductions as far as I can tell. And it's also great to get these games even though they are quite crappy. Just give them a little play every now and then. So yeah, that's Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Next game is Pixar's Cars. Not very keen on playing this game, but it is what it is. And it is also nice to get, you know, older games and stuff like that for the collection, even though they aren't spectacular, things like that. But all in all, not a bad little game. Next game off the ranks is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Once again, nothing spectacular here. And then we have Fantastic Four. Not a very fantastic movie, not a fantastic comic, but that's my opinion, so don't, you know, jump down my throat about it. But yeah, all in all, not too shabby either. Let's just, I'll go through the good, I'll leave the best for last here, so And the next game off the ranks is Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Not really sure what this game's about, never even played it, not sure even what the kind of game style is of this game, but here we go. But there it is, nonetheless. Next game off the ranks is X-Men, the official game. Huge fan of X-Men, not really sure what this game entails, but I'll give this a try and hopefully it's relatively good where I can actually spend a few hours playing it and that sort of thing. Because most of the older games I tend to play for about 10 minutes and then I just get bored because they're so bad. So hopefully this one's semi-decent as I am a pretty big X-Men fan. Next game is The Simpsons Road Rage. Pretty cool game. I probably have about 3 copies of this already, as pretty sure every single kid had this game when it was first released. So every bundle that I get of Game Boy Advance games or Game Boys, and there's games included, Simpsons Road Rage is definitely one of them. So yeah, there's another one. But overall, this one I think is probably in the Overall, this one's probably in the best condition that I have. So I'll definitely keep that one and try to, get rid of the other ones if I can, but probably won't be able to. But I'll definitely keep this one because the label in this one is in great condition, not sun faded, not scratched, so definitely keep this one as far as the collection goes. And the next awesome game we have is The Scorpion King, Sword of Osiris. Ooh. Huge fan of The Rock, aka Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Depends which way you want to call him. He's a beast, and I love most of his movies, even though they are quite, poor and stuff like that. If I can, I do love all his movies. This probably being his first major appearance as far as an actor goes. The Scorpion King, pretty bad movie, so definitely going to be a pretty bad game. Next game we have Ice Age 2. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern develop here as far as the games go. There's a lot of movie tie-ins here. Not sure what this game is either, but yeah, don't have high hopes for that one. Next one is, wouldn't you know it, it's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Definitely not my sort of game, so. But anyway, not too bad overall. And then we have, look at that. We got Madagascar. Look, it's another cartoon / movie tie-in game. So this must have been owned by a kid, definitely. But saving the best for last, even though they are the NES classics, I did get Castlevania, absolute gem of a game. Played the crap out of this game when I was younger on the NES original. So definitely will give this a go again, relive the good old Castlevania days. And finally, we do have another NES classic, and it is Babushka, The Legend of Zelda. Not a huge fan of the old Zelda games. I do like the newer Zelda games from around the GameCube days onwards. The older games like the NES Zelda, Zelda 2. Oh man, they're just way too hard for my brain and too repetitive and too boring for me to enjoy. So definitely will not play this one again, but it is nice to have in the collection, especially, the first party Nintendo games are always great. So all in all, let's see if there was actually 13 games in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, so this time I was not lied to. There are actually 13 games, and the Game Boy Advance in relatively good condition. Definitely give it a good clean up, and I'm sure once I do put a magic eraser to it lightly, it will come up looking a treat. And like I said, will not definitely be replacing anything on this, keeping it as original as I can. And so I remember, I will take the batteries out because the last thing I want is them corroding inside the battery terminal, because that is a pain in the butt to clean if that ever happens. So all in all, great little pickup, $100, great price may I add. Because a lot of these games, like even the NES classics, Zelda and Castlevania, are going for like $30 a pop on eBay. Game Boy Advance is about $60, so there's my money already made back. And on all these other games, even though I do have Road Rage, nonetheless. But then you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games that I don't have currently in the collection. So all in all, a great little pickup. Definitely happy I got it. And that is another Game Boy Advance added to the collection. I think that's 4 or 5 now, so awesome little find. So that will do me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!